Okay, this is my sixth tour. It is Monday, the 26th of September. Uh, Quite a bit has changed in here. You can see I have some chest now put on this wall. This wall used to not have chest. This is overflow for my other chest I have down here that I just moved in. Got some more copper, moving it into this side of the base. That used to be andesite, but now it's been switched out. Nothing's changed over here. I'll show you the map in a second. Added this, so getting my storage organized and put together. Redstone. Put it in a map, so this is kind of what everything looks like with the map. You can probably tell that I've done a lot more work, and I really need to re-update this map because a lot of the stone you see in this area has all been replaced. And I'll walk around to show you all the additions and the expansion I've done in this area right up here. The big thing I wanted to work on in this past week was a wire room. I know that one thing I want throughout this island is lights to come on and things to interact between the time changing in the map. So we'll take a walk around and I'll show you everything. If we look in real close, the white specks are redstone lamps, and they're all connected to this white piece right here, which is a sensor, and that's on top of the mountain. Excuse me 1 minute. And the sensor tower comes down, goes through this cave, and you can see one of that line right there that connects up into an underground cave system that will connect all my wiring up together. So I think I should have started that a little bit sooner than I did, but going ahead and getting it put down earlier in the build is really good, because then I have a place to send all my wires, all my redstone, making it a little bit easier to move around in the base. And I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like in a second. This is my bulk storage. All of this, if it doesn't have anything below it, it's just for overflow of the block above. So you can see just overflow of the cobble. And this is my wire room. This is the one I got completed first because it's right below the village up at the top. So this is the one I had to get done first. But I went ahead and dug out this one. So this is going all the way to the other side of the island by the beach. You can see some of the sandstone and sand right there. I still got to switch it out for the deep slate slab or stone brick. I ran into some water. That is not actually the water out at the front of the island. That is the underground water. So I'll actually have to drain all of that before I put in the tunnel, because you can't really have wires and water going together. This one I've started cleaning out. This goes all the way to the other side of the island. I just need to take out this bit right here, and then that'll be cleaned up. But I'll go ahead and walk down here and show you how everything looks. I am running into a little bit of lag, but whenever I get a better system running, then this should all be alright, or I shouldn't run into as much lag. You can see I got the redstone signal coming from down here, and this is taken from the top of the mountain. It comes down and then it branches off down this way and back down this way. Eventually, when I extend the village up top, I'll need lights put in down here, so I'll need connecting tunnels for this redstone wire. Quick little rant about redstone. I hate it. I think it is the most convoluted and worst thing in the game. I really think at this point we just need wires, and we have copper, and we can find a way to do rubber. But I think redstone is really ridiculous and absurdly complicated to get. You have to build two totally different structures, whether you're sending a signal down or sending a signal up, as opposed to a very easy to use system of a wire that takes a signal and sends it to where you want to go. I think it's needlessly complicated, and it should be I know some people like it and do a lot of crazy things with redstone, but for the average player, it's much too complicated, and it should just come out. They should replace it with actual wires. We'll go ahead and go up there. You can tell this roof is done really well. It's colored green pretty quick. Now we just got to get this this next room changed to the right color. Maybe by the time we get up there, it'll start becoming night. Yeah, by the time we get up there and I walk you around and show you everything, it'll be night, and we can watch the lights turn on. For some reason, this horse came down to trample all over my garden, and even more confusing, I've let it live. Before we go out there, yeah, I'll show you the mine down here. I killed the duck up there, or the chicken, because I was tired of coming down here and having eggs laid all down here. But because I'm extending those wire tunnels, and I've used deep slate, I just come down here and I mine it out, and it kind of gives me a good opportunity to get some more diamonds. So this is all getting cleaned out. I'm taking out this next layer right here, mostly just to get the deep slate, but occasionally I can find some diamonds. Getting some redstone from there too, so that's pretty good. Now we can go check out a lot of the work that's been done up here. Nothing new with the, well, there is a couple changes. Finally put in the glass. And up here, this is the next level above. I know these two levels were in the last video. Now we're going up to the third level. Also, I've curled it around, and tell me what you think about this look. I think it looks pretty good. Just curling around, and then curled around the upper level. All the lamps with the wood are ones that still need to be wired up, and if they have the andesite, then they are currently wired up. So right now I have 3 up front. I have this one over on the side, this one right here, one over here, and one down there. So what we'll do is we'll kind of step back, and I think there's one more. Yeah, one right down here. We'll step back and watch them come on. So we'll go up there in a little bit and see where the sensor that turns them on and off. But it gets kind of laggy at this point when the night's changing. So we'll just wait for a minute and see them turn on. And there they go. So the redstone up there, you could probably see it. It goes down, and then right down here, let me see if I can tell without getting shot by these guys. No, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, and then we will I'll show you where it comes down through, where you can see it on the map. In here, I added some lights. Alright, so it's the next day. Come out here and we can watch the lights quickly turn off. So I'll go ahead and walk through the village a little bit. In all of these bushes, I put some jack-o'-lanterns down there just to give it light in the transition from day to night, because it's kind of dark in that brief period and I don't want anything spawning in that area. So went ahead and put some jack-o'-lanterns down there while we're waiting on all the lights to pop up. But you can tell this area will look really good coming through at night, and all these lights are on. And then I think it'll add more to the village and the area. Light in here, glass. Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it'll all look good when it's all wired up. The only thing that's kind of holding me back is like a redstone. Another good thing I'm getting while I'm digging out the cave I've started down there. But it's coming along. It's starting to look good. From the map, it looks really good. It looks like a suburbia area, like a nicer part of the island. Rolling pathways, different elevated heights, and all these buildings will take up this whole area over here, all the way around. Continue this all the way up into the back. So right about in here, stopped right there. I got the next section right there, and I'll go ahead and run up on this side instead of walking all the way back around. This is going to be a future maybe tower or something like that. This was a hill that went down and went back up pretty steep right here. So instead of just ripping it all out, I figured I'd put a tower, maybe a bridge that connects from there to there, and put something here, a gazebo or something like that. Replanting my flowers just to make sure if bees were over here, they would have some flowers. And that's one thing. I haven't watched much on bees. I've just been running to the hives and, you know, pulling out some honey whenever they have any extra. I don't know if I can move the hives. I'll have to watch a video on that or look at it. But so far I've just been running to their natural spawns and collecting honey that way. There's the wire that goes across. It goes into the underground tunnels, and if you can see right there, that's actually the tunnel. Yeah, right there. You can also see the tunnel from the original enchanting area, which I like and I don't like. I'm gonna have to do some things over there to make it look a little bit better. Up here, this wall, I think I counted, it goes up 11, whereas these two go up 7. So that goes up 7, that goes up 7, not including the bit of dirt on top. And then this one goes up to 11. Flattened all. This is the where the gray on the map was, but you can see I've replaced it with the grass. Haven't done much in this area over here. I need to work on that. But over here, I've gotten a lot more room. Flatten this out, and just carried the wall all the way around. There's another beehive right here that I've been collecting from, and it's pretty convenient now that I've cleaned all this up that I've found this extra beehive. And it might be full again. It is. So I need to come back through and collect some more honey. This back here still needs to be cleaned up, and it'll look like that eventually. I'm not sure how I'll deal with this hill right here, if I'll do another circle like I did over there, but this is an interesting area to work with because let me hop down. These are eventually going to meet up, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not here, but on the cobblestone level, which this one might meet up because I'll have to take out all of this, and then they kind of close in over here. So eventually we might see this level and this level touch, and then branch back out when they get around this little corner. There's another little corner down here that does the same thing with the regular smooth stone. And this is a more difficult area to work with because instead of it being like really easy and intuitive to how you just chop down the hill and put in a new one, I'm building it up and taking it out at the same time. As you see, like I have to build up this level and also cut out this level, so it's a little bit more intensive. Thinking of what to do right here, whether I'll bring this down or cover this up with dirt and put a new layer of stone right here. But you can see right here I could definitely merge the two stones together all the way around. And I've been thinking about this area right here, whether to clean this up right here and then having a way to get out to a small port or a small dock area, so then you can go around by boat. This is what this side looks like. Cleaned up this area right here. This was a very rocky and unfinished area, and I just kind of covered over it with the stone. And eventually I'll blend this in together so then it looks more natural going down into the caves. Let me see. Come back up here. Just give you some more views of what everything looks like. There's one of my other beehives. It's got some honey in it. I got some black dye, so the 2 pins of gray sheep, I got 1 pin turned to black sheep, so now we got another color added. I'll go ahead and show you the enchanting area, or wizard area is what I first called it, and then and that'll be it for this tour. But this used to be just the view where you'd come out and you could just see down there the walking path. But since I added the wire room, kind of takes up this whole space, which is good for the wire room, but kind of messes up my view of the path down there, which I really liked. And also from this end, it doesn't look that incredible. Yeah. So definitely have to do some more work down here. Another thing, this bottom level is the top level of this. So whether I drop this down, whoa, hey buddy. Oh, look at this sword. I got looting 2 swords, and I put them together and made this for 22 levels. That's why I've been just sitting around the zombie grinder for a little bit. But that's all for this tour. I'll go ahead and sign out. Thank you for watching. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.